Hello and welcome back to another Jet to Go video. So today I'm going to be looking at the weather for the next week to two ahead, just to see what's going to go on. Currently it's quite mild, and especially in the south UK. However, over this evening into Saturday, we're going to see a low pressure system drop southwards and introduce significantly colder air into the east with a deep cold pool. So we're going to have the -10 isotherm at 850 HPA crossing the UK by Sunday morning, I believe, and even lower at 850 HPA temperatures into Monday and Tuesday. Even in central London, temperatures will remain sub-zero during the day, and temperatures at night, especially in rural areas in southern England, could drop to -5 to -10 degrees or lower with a deep snow cover. I cover all of that in this video, but I'm just to give you a brief synoptic look what the GFS is showing. So this is not the most accurate model, but it's as it's the upper air pattern, it's quite brief. It doesn't need to be pinpointed, so say. So here we go. We're currently at Friday. So if I move into Saturday now, we have the -5 isotherm pushing southwards. We have this low pressure system which is going to cause a significant spell of snow for the south of the UK, moving through Saturday evening into Sunday, which some places could see snow up for 10 to 12 hours, even longer, where we see streamers developing after this low pressure system decays and the precipitation just fizzles out basically. So here we go, moving into Sunday with the -10 isotherm moving in by lunchtime, and so we're not going to see temperatures rising above freezing now, and that -10 isotherm stays with us for a solid 3 or 4 days before shifting back northwards, where we have a Atlantic depression moving in, bringing much milder air, where there could be some frontal snowfall. But in between them, there's a lot of chances for snowfall virtually anywhere, as the air is cold enough, certainly. So I'm going to look at precisely where snowfall might occur and why. Okay, so now I'm looking at the Euro 4 model on Metrosil. Meteosil is a French website. Anyway, yeah, so this model's high res, so it's usually got quite good accuracy, and it's predicting significant snowfall, especially over elevated areas. Now, this is not one of those situations which you had in the coming months or so where elevation will be key. The 850 HPA temperatures, as I mentioned previously, are cold enough for snow even at sea level, as there's no mild sector being developed. If there was a mild sector being developed, even at -10 850 HPA, you might get a transition. You might get transitional sleety stuff right on the coast, but anywhere inland would certainly be snow. But at the minute, there's no mild sector being developed, so that looks good for snow pretty much anywhere, especially across the southern half of the UK, southeastern corner, where upwards of 40 centimetres, I would say, is possible, especially Kent Downs, the North Downs, just on the far eastern side, where to get that extra relief effect of the precipitation, just boosting those amounts slightly higher. I wouldn't be surprised over a foot and a bit of snow. So as we go through Saturday evening here into early Sunday morning and continuing through Sunday day, we're going to get that precipitation building up and that snowfall building up due to the precipitation, obviously. And what we're going to get is, as the day goes colder, the snow to water ratio decreases as the dew points decrease. So we're going to get a more powdery snow. Initially, it's going to be sleet, it's going to be wet snow, it's going to be heavy wet snow, and it's going to quickly go dry, and that's going to mean basically you're going to need less precipitation for higher snow amounts, as it's going to have less water content in virtually. So that's my best understanding of it, right like that. So very high amounts is certainly possible. As you can see, that red space here that's going up to 30 to 40 centimeters. So yeah, a significant localized spell of snow is looking possible for somewhere over Kent. Now, as we push into Sunday, into Monday, and into Tuesday, and into Wednesday, we're going to have further spells of snow, especially setting up from showers and streamers. Now, streamers, if you don't know, they are bands of winds which run parallel to a source, an open water source, that can produce a constant band of showers. and as long as the wind direction doesn't change and the temperature remains virtually the same, that's all going to be snow, which it is looking likely. It's just we're not 100% confident on what the actual direction of the wind will be, so we don't know where these streamers might set up. But for example, it's looking pretty confident that there should be some. This wind is more northeasterly, so I'd expect more of a north to south streamer. If that, I think the word's backing, veering. I can never remember. I think it is backing. If the wind backs more to an easterly, we can get more of a Thames streamer. But at the minute, the estuary streamers over here are looking good for organised bands of snowfall, pushing even into Western England. I'd say if they're really strong. But if the wind is light, they are going to stop quite early, but deliver still potent snowfall to those areas nearby. So as we move on, we can see the wind becoming more northeasterly on this run as we go on. So it doesn't really get to a proper Thames streamer, but other models have the wind at more of an easterly. This is only at 10 meters, so I don't know if we can see the wind at 10 HPA. No, sorry, 850 HPA, which would be a more accurate reflection on what the wind direction would be doing above the surface. So don't think we can see that, but again, this shows that -10 IPAs sufficiently in the UK by 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Sunday. So that's what's going on Saturday, Sunday, Monday through to Tuesday. There's going to just be snow pretty much everywhere. Amounts are going to be highly variable, but that southeastern corner is favoured for significant snowfall and disruption, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm going to look at more of the longer range, what's going on, why we might be seeing this. Sorry, not why we might be seeing this, why we're seeing this, and I'm going to look at the future. Right, so this is potentially one of the reasons why we are seeing this spell of snowfall, and it's due to the what's MJO, which is Madden-Julian Oscillation, moving from phase 6 from, actually no, it's been in phases 3 for a while. It's progressing into phases 6 and then into phase 7 and 8. Now phase 7 and 8, I'm 100% honestly, I don't know how the teleconnections work, but basically it leads to above average pressure being likely above the UK, so northern blocking basically. Whereas phases 6 and 5 would lead to a more of a European block, maybe just dry, frosty conditions, sunny and nice at times, but it wouldn't be able to drag in cold air. That would just be self-grown cold air basically over time. Whereas phases 4, 3 and 2, to my best knowledge, are unsettled, positive NAO conditions, etc. This is very much negative NAO. So this is all kind of all the forecasts are conjuring around this phase 7. So we could see further cold spells after this one into February. Now, I don't know if there's a link between what the MGO phase is and an SSW, but we have had an SSW and a propagation down, so that is this SSW could be blamed on the reason why we're seeing this cold and average weather in the UK, severely cold and average weather I should say, as even the beast from the east, which had -15 uppers, so colder upper air temperatures, some days still not ice days, so this is looking even more severe. So yeah, that's a little quick forecast for the next 2 weeks. Sorry, not next 2 weeks, for the next week virtually, but looking ahead, I still think it looks cold, which is good for people who want snow. People who want spring, I think it might be a while out. We might get large swings though between extremely mild and extremely cold. That is also present with an SSW. So we will see, but I hope you've enjoyed this quick little video. Have a good night, and if you have any snow, enjoy it, and goodbye.